Hi, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your Devil Comet reading for you. Now, this is a very special reading because the Devil Comet does not come into our solar system except for every 71 years. So, this is pretty much a once in a lifetime experience. So, we're going to be seeing how that affects us along with everything else that's going on, right? We have the solar eclipse, we have the new moon, we have Mercury retrograde. So, this is an absolutely intense and wild time. So if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out tremendously. So thank you so much for doing so. So let's see here what the tarot has to say, Capricorn. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Now, I think this Devil's Comet is going to be linked to you intensely, and I don't know. I do know why, because you're represented by the devil in the major arcana. So I'm just seeing a very strong link between you and the Devil Comet. Now, the Devil Comet is named so because when you look at this comet through a telescope, it looks like it has little horns coming off of it because of the fire that's coming off of it. So it's a cool name. It's an eye-catching name. So let's see what the tarot has to say. We have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is vampiric energy. Okay, this is the energy that pulls us down, that weighs us down, that says it has to be just like so. Okay, you have to follow it the way that it was always done. You have to, pay attention to everybody's opinion. It drains you. It's intense. It's kind of also it's also like those people who come over, right? And you had high bubbly energy before, and when they leave, you feel like you're in the gutter. And that's kind of what this Devil's Comet can do to us. So we have to be mindful because it's not here just for a day. It's here from April to June. And there can be increased negativity and increased conflict around this time. So just be mindful about this. And a comet, historically speaking, when the ancients looked up at the sky and saw a comet, they didn't see good things happening. They saw it as portentous doom, right? That's what the comet showed. It showed wars, it showed famines, it showed, it told them of natural disasters, of the death of kings. So when we have vampiric energy coming forward, there's intensity coming forward during this time. But what this Devil's Comet has us doing is telling us to liberate our souls from our ignorance, from our bondage, and to really set ourselves free, to see the way that we need to be moving forward for ourselves. So just being aware of that during this time is going to be super important. We have the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is heartbreak, it's pain, it's disappointment, it's anger, it's frustration. It's all the things that can be part of this vampiric energy that's keeping us stuck. We're going to see it with this Devil's Comet, with the Three of Swords coming in. And it isn't going to be like all of a sudden we're like, I don't want this pain anymore, rebelling against it. It's going to be looking at things and saying, why am I staying here? Why am I staying in this situation that isn't benefiting me, that is hurting me, that is overwhelming me? Why aren't I changing towards my betterment? And there's going to be a real sense here, Capricorn, of taking back our power, of taking back control of our lives and of ourselves, of liberation, of determination, of focus, of insight. And it's like, I'm not going to be just waiting for things to happen to me. I'm now taking the reins. It brings us then to the Page of Wands reversed. And this is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If we have fire sign energy in our chart, if we're born on the cusp with Sagittarius, this whole time is filled with fire sign energy. The Devil Comet is in Aries. Everything is in Aries, right? The solar eclipse that will not take this path along the Earth for another 375 years. Mercury retrograde is in Aries up until the 20th. The moon is in Aries. The new moon is in Aries. Chiron is in Aries. The North and South lunar node are in Aries. This is an intense, highly fire sign time, which means that our tempers can be short, and we could be a bit petulant, like children. So just be mindful about this. I know nobody likes to hear that, but you will see not only yourself here, Capricorn, but others will be prone to temper tantrums. It's kind of like we're all toddlers or kindergartners who need a good nap. who need a good nap, who need to be told to sit down, to have a time out, to just stop and just be quiet. That is going to be really important for us. We need to take ourselves out of highly stressful situations, of highly combative situations, and just breathe and stop. So that's going to be very important. We are also going to need to connect with our inner child, with our fire, with our passion. Spirit is going to be sending us messages. For one reason or another, we're not really listening. So just be aware of that. We then have the Six of Pentacles. We're putting things into balance. We're seeing where things are out of harmony for us. Excuse me. Oh, I apologize. And we're putting things into balance. This is going to be a time where we say, okay, what do I need? How do I need to move forward? What isn't right here? What isn't in balance? What needs to be in balance? It brings us then to the Hierophant. This is strong Taurus energy coming through, a time frame of April 20th to May 20th. So, the whole Taurus time frame is right during this Devil's Comet, right? This is going to be a time where we see how we stand for ourselves, right? How we stand in our power, how we stand in what we desire, how we stand in what we want. We're looking at our power, our determination, our focus, our insight, and we're saying there's more to me than meets the eye. And that's going to be a really important thing for us during this time, Capricorn, is that there's more to us than meets the eye. We then have the Seven of Swords reversed. We're releasing a lot of lies, a lot of deceptions, a lot of things that just aren't true for us anymore. We're saying, you know what? This doesn't ring true. It doesn't have to ring true. I don't have to make it work. There's something about this Devil Comet that comes through, and it's like, you know what? If it doesn't work for me, I'm not working for it type of deal. And it doesn't mean that we quit our jobs and run off and join the circus unless that's really what we want to do. It means that we start to really see ourselves, and we start to see our power, and we start to see the assertion of ourselves and the determination of ourselves and the insight of ourselves. And we start to see what has been guiding us for a really long time. The energy that has been trying to manipulate us, the vampiric energy that's been trying to overwhelm us, drain us, and the heartbreaks that have been, writing our story, leading our story for just way too long. And we're starting to say, where's my fire? Where's my passion? What is it that I desire for me? And putting that back into balance. And then we're letting ourselves say, what am I really good at? How do I need to shine? And we're letting go of all the lies that we let define us, control us, manipulate us. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Now, if you're interested in entering to win a free reading, put a rain cloud in the comment box below. A person will be chosen at random and announced on Sunday. So good luck to everyone. And hit the bell notification if you want to know and be notified when that video comes up. So our our spirit message is angelic reverse. We need to listen to our angels. Our angels are talking to us. Our angels are trying to connect with us. Are we listening? No, not really. Why? Well, because we might think we know better, but also because there's a lot on our plate and it's hard to focus. This is going to be a time to embrace the quiet, to kind of slow things down, to embrace quiet, gentle things. It moves us to our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. This is self-mastery. This is going to be a time where we start to see and really embrace the power of ourselves, to start to say, this is how I need to move forward. This is where I need to be. We embrace our solar plexus chakra, the mastery of ourself, the seeing, the understanding of us, and the stepping into our power. It brings us then to our energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. This is the Lord. This is Aries energy. We need to be mindful of this highly aggressive, highly combative time. And, it can make us more aggressive, more combative, more frustrated. So just be mindful about this. Be mindful of Aries energy. Be mindful of it in our chart, since so much Aries energy is just intense and kind of reactive. So just be aware of this, okay? Because we can become very reactive, very, very aggressive, very kind of reactionary to the world. And we can almost feel like we're just reacting to everything instead of stepping back and seeing things and then reacting and connecting. we're going to want to connect first and then react. So just being aware of that is going to be super important. But this is a time where we're crowned with vampiric energy, with energy that tries to drain us. We can feel more tired during this time. From April to June, we can feel a little bit drained. We can feel like it takes a little bit more of our concentration. We have to be stricter with ourselves, not militant, but we have to be stricter with ourselves to say, okay, how do I move forward? What do I need to accomplish? How do I need to accomplish this? What needs to get done? And we need to set ourselves a schedule. We need to look at surrounding ourselves with people who build us up, who feed our energy, who, bring smiles and joy into our life. And with the Three of Swords, we're really letting go of a lot of heartbreak, a lot of pain, a lot of disappointment, a lot of anger. But we're also saying, wow, okay, that heartbreak that happened years ago, that really shaped my life. And I need to connect with my inner child and embrace my passion, embrace my fire, and say and see what it is I want and how it is that I want to shine, because I need to bring balance to myself and I need to bring balance into my life. And as I do that, I I embrace me. I see me. I stubbornly, beautifully, very earth sign energy, embrace and ground me on this earthly plane, saying, this is what I want. This is what I see. This is what I'm going after. And I'm rejecting the lies. I'm rejecting the lies that have spent too long, being part of my narrative. It brings us to our subconscious spirit message, and this is divinity. It's connecting with divinity. It's opening up our doors to the divine and to that connection. It brings us then to our subconscious spirit message, which is now the reversed solar plexus chakra, which is personal power. Subconsciously, we might not think we have the power that we have. We might not see ourselves as being strong, see ourselves as being competent. And spirit's like, why? Why are you denying you? Why are you lessening you? Our subconscious energy to be mindful of is the sun. Be mindful. Be mindful of the solar eclipse first and foremost, okay? But the sun, the sun is the happiest card in the whole entire deck. And it's not saying here be mindful of happiness, right? You don't want to be happy. You don't get to be happy. But the sun is saying here, hey, listen, be mindful. Be mindful of the things that you think are just supposed to naturally be happy, naturally fall into place. It's not going to. And be mindful of people who sit there and tell you, oh, but it's so easy, because it's not. Like, life is complicated. And people like to be jerks about things and make you feel bad. Our subconscious tarot message is the Queen of Swords. This is air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This can be having really negative self-talk. So just be mindful about that. This can also be, if we have air sign energy in our chart, that part of our personality can be very biting to us or to others as well. But be mindful of people who get their kicks out of cutting us down, who get their kicks out of, making you doubt yourself, Capricorn, making you think that you're not enough. And be mindful of your own inner voice saying, well, remember when you failed in 5th grade, type of thing? What makes you think you get to succeed now? And it's like, what makes you think that I wasn't learning every step of the way? The only way you learn and the only way you grow is through challenges. And that's what life is. It's one constant challenge to get you to the end goal of another mystery. And yeah, this is going to be a time where we have to see our power and embrace our own grace. All right, Capricorn. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep, and please note that this meditation and healing will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony. Capricorn, may blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye.